The Philippines is home for me. I've been in the Philippines for nearly 3 decades, starting out first as a Peace Corps volunteer in 1983, working there with USAID, the Agency for International Development, on a country program there, and then moving into a multilateral development bank where I've been for the last 17 years. So the Philippines is home. I've married into the culture. My children are from there. It's home. And the more you stay in a country, the more you are intrigued by its history. And the Philippines, of course, has a fascinating history, being a colony of Spain for 300 plus years, and then America's one and only colony from essentially 1899 to 1946. So there's this fascinating relationship between the United States and the Philippines that over time I began to explore. First through books, then through collecting antiquarian photographs and old news articles, just wondering what was really that period of time all about. I'm an avid armchair historian and I love military history, yet the more I studied this conflict through the standard sources, the less I seemed to know. So I thought, wouldn't it be interesting to find a story within that conflict that had never been told? And that essentially is what the story of the Gilmore Party prisoners is all about. In fact, I started it out as a screenplay. This was looking at the Siege of Bulair, 52 men in one church, very easy to shoot, and excellent backdrop for a low-budget feature film production. And then this American rescue that fails and goes horribly awry. Yet there was nothing there. There was really no research on this. It was sort of skimmed over, and in fact, the narrative had been co-opted as a Spanish story. This was a story of the last heroes of the empire, the last holdouts from Mother Spain in this church, under siege by Philippine rebels. So it never really was explored from the angle of the American experience, which was the USS Yorktown being sent out to rescue these Spaniards. One lieutenant, James Gilmore, deciding to move up a river against orders and take this church on his own, and ending up finding himself ambushed and in captivity with 14 other fellow sailors.